Just about every day for breakfast, I include some spinach in with some eggs. And today, as I was digging into my spinach container of pre-washed, ready-to-use spinach, I came across this really random thing. I don't know what it is, but it's not spinach. If you look at the leaves and the stem, it's totally different than what you'd expect. Got me to thinking about imposters in the midst of our Christian fellowship. There are times when people aren't Christians, even after all these years of attending church and being with other believers. I know two personal examples. I have a man who I worked with before at another church who had been going to our church for years and sat in the front row, and he still didn't believe in Jesus until very recently. He didn't know what it was all about. He sat in that front row for years. And I had another friend who for years would send his kids to church, and he finally started going because he thought it was the right thing to do, but not because he necessarily had transformation in his life. 2 Timothy chapter 3 warns us about people who hold to outward forms of godliness but are not godly. And in fact, it tells us to avoid them. Imposters in our midst can actually lead to damage. They can come through and disrupt what we believe. They can help drag people away from the church by not fully believing themselves, and then they bring others down the path to destruction. So be careful to know those who you are sitting alongside. Dig in, find out more, learn who they are, show them the truth. And in all things, remember love. We don't beat on people with the Bible just because they don't necessarily believe at this point in time. We know good things are to come. Something to think about today.